Good morning. This guy slept so long yesterday. I want to say from maybe, 4:30 all the way till like 4 a.m. this morning. I think he was just at the end of being sick and now he's feeling better, so he slept off the rest of it. But he just went back to sleep. I am having my coffee before any of the other kids wake up. I gotta fold laundry, put a shelf together today, do some dishes, wash a bunch of blankets. Yeah, we're gonna keep reviewing some more schoolwork since we have our tests coming up soon. So right now I'm just gonna have some coffee and get myself ready for the day. Yeah, are you my big helper? He's helping me put this together. Yeah? You're standing on the pieces. By the way, I messed up. I keep doing this. I keep trying to grab shorts for him. I gotta wash that basket of blankets. Keep trying to grab shorts for him and I keep ending up grabbing. Oh, she knocked you down. I keep ending up grabbing his brother's underwear and I'm like, and then it's just funny because he's wearing a diaper. Anyway, so I'm about to put this together with or without the help of my 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old. He's not much help, but we'll see. Here it is. I put it together all by myself. I might adjust the shelves. But yeah, each shelf can hold 40 pounds, so I'm going to weigh my cans and make sure the limit gets put there. But there it is.
Joy in a big brown bag. No, I won't listen to any of that jive. Growing up is just a trap. Oh yeah, well, growing up is just a trap. Growing up is just a trap. Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up.
I'll never grow up.
Growing up is just a big fat trap.
I have a new set of jars. Look at that. Yeah, all bent up. So I got to get another one of these. I'm also filling up one of these tiny jars because I am gifting it to my father-in-law with a couple other jams that I have made as like a little gift for his birthday.
Well, don't it seem like a drag? Oh,
pulled everything out of where it goes, lifted the table up just so you could try and lay right there. Buddy, we're gonna have a serious talk. And here I have red wine, Italian seasoning, and one of the big cans of crushed tomatoes. I am heating this up because I'm doing chicken patty, parm, and spaghetti tonight for dinner. So I need this mixed together, tasting good. Oh, I just splashed that everywhere. So yeah, don't mind. Once again, canning has made I feel like my stovetop gets dirty all day, every day. But yeah, so I'm going to let this heat on low. I'm going to add a can of diced tomatoes to it for the pasta. And that'll be dinner tonight. Okay, I just added the diced tomatoes. Now this is all going to sit on low and simmer. And emulsify. That's not even the right word, is it? But yeah. There's our sauce for dinner. Okay, so I want to let you guys know. Yesterday we kind of abruptly stopped filming. And the reason is because I was monitoring Wyatt a lot yesterday. So I didn't really continue filming after I did a certain few things. So this video is very short. Anyways, he had a fever for 3 days. No symptoms, nothing, just the fever. And even when I gave him Tylenol, it didn't really break the fever. Maybe twice it broke it in those 3 days. But he just had a continual fever of 100, 101. I went back and forth with his doctor. His doctor's not in the office right now. So I was talking with the scheduling nurses and a nurse's assistant or a physician assistant. I can't remember what they called her, but because I couldn't get into the office because my husband was at work. So I couldn't get into the office with all the kids. Then they're like, okay, do a virtual visit. After sitting on the virtual visit for 35 minutes, nobody answered. The virtual scheduling nurse called me and said, you need to make an in-office appointment. When I called them was another 45 minutes. Then I sat on 45 minutes with the triage nurse who never picked up. And then my phone died. So then as soon as my husband got home, I gave him food because he was starving, and he took me and the baby to the hospital. Wyatt has not had a fever at all yesterday. However, he developed what looked like a Hy-Vee rash all over his body. When I went in, I was like, he has no symptoms. It's concerning because it started out as a few bumps and dots, and then it's his whole body. This doesn't look like chickenpox, but also it reminded me of when my oldest got hives when he ate peanut butter when he was little. He had an allergy that he grew out of. So I was like, oh my goodness. Did he develop an allergy to something that was either in my breast milk that had been frozen that he was drinking or to a formula that he had had? Nope. He had Rosella infanta or Rosellum infantum, however you say it, which is nothing. They're like, you just got to let it go away on its own. So can you stop kicking me, sir? That's not nice. So that is why I didn't do much filming. He is perfectly fine, was smiling and happy and blowing raspberries at the nurses, just being the cutest, happiest boy that he always, always is. I think it just caught me off guard because none of my other kids have had that. So when I see a couple spots happen on his neck and then all of a sudden it's everywhere, I'm kind of like, whoa. They give him some Benadryl and they're like, it's a lot, but it's, it could be a lot more serious. His should hopefully go away in a few days. They're like, it could possibly take a few weeks, but because it's not face, arms, hands, everything. It's just chest, abdomen, back, and his scalp area and along this part of his face and his neck. They're like, hopefully in a few days it'll go away. So, I was kind of sitting there half freaking out, half not, what is this? And then nothing. They said that's usually what happens. The fever comes on, suddenly goes away, the spots happen. But he's perfectly fine. But because I didn't know what it was, and I do not ever Google symptoms. I did that one time when I was 16 when I was sick and I had a brain tumor, because I Googled my symptoms. No, it was not that. So I don't Google symptoms, especially for my kids, because as a mother, I will not put myself through that. But anyways, that is the explanation as to why I didn't really do much filming, and there's really broken up bits and pieces. It's mostly focused on him. And then Sebastian's got a stuffy nose, a bit of a stuffy nose and a cough. So we've also been dealing with that. I'm not sure how he got it since my kids don't go to daycare. My niece might have picked up a virus that didn't cause any symptoms or show anything for her because she did go play with some friends for a few days in a row when normally I watch her. So they could have given her something that she passed to, that my sister just by touch, whatever. Not that anything's to blame, but we're just kind of sitting there because I was like, my niece really stays with me most of the time too. I didn't think just hanging out. Ooh. She had to get up here. Huh, mama dog. So I'm not quite sure how it happened, but, he's perfectly fine. So, and everybody else is fine. Nobody else is sick. So, not that I would really say he's sick because he's his total normal self. But yeah, so everything's all good there.